So I didn't think I would be making a video like this, but crazier things have happened. So for those of you who don't know, let me catch you up to speed really quick. Bethesda just basically came out of nowhere and just decided to slap the gaming industry with a classic game that everybody loves, but in the form of a remaster. And shockingly, this remaster is really freaking good, and a lot of people are loving the remaster of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And I believe this game was shadow dropped, actually. I could be wrong about that part, but I've heard that this game was shadow dropped from Bethesda, and surprisingly, a lot of people are absolutely enjoying this game, and it's even better than the original. We have games like Star Wars Battlefront, the Classic Collection, for example, and those re-release games have just been a complete flop, and the developers just fumbled the bag on those re-releases, especially in today's dark ages of modern gaming, where a lot of remasters and re-releases are just not really too well received by a lot of people, but however, surprisingly, Bethesda decided to do their job for once, and they have actually came out with a good game. I know, shocker. I mean, the way I've seen Bethesda for the last several years was they have been a complete and total joke for a long time. I mean, you look back at games like Fallout 76 and the dumpster fire, your nightmare that they had to go through, and they are still working on that game still to this day. And then you think about games like Starfield, which has been received as either a hit or miss with a lot of people. I think realistically, a lot of people really didn't enjoy Starfield. I could be wrong about that part, but for once, we finally have an actual good remaster and an actual good game from a AAA company. I know, that's rare in today's dark ages of modern gaming, where most of these AAA companies just come out with a bunch of slop, games like Assassin's Creed with Ubisoft, and then we got EA with Madden, and then Call of Duty with Activision. But now Bethesda decided to finally come out with a remaster for Oblivion, and I believe a lot of people didn't believe that this would ever happen. Like, it was some kind of like running joke. Some people thought it would never come out and it would never be happening, but it actually happened, and Bethesda has surprised a lot of people. And for once, they're actually getting some pretty good feedback. I know, that's shocker, where a lot of AAA companies are just dropping the ball so hard on all these other game releases. I mean, Bethesda finally decided to just say, you know what? Screw it. Let's just give back to the fans for once. Let's actually give them a game and show them that we still can capture that Bethesda charm just like we do with Skyrim. Now, this is going to be a complete joke here, but since we got an Oblivion remake, hey Bethesda, do you think we can get a Skyrim remake? Considering you released that game like over 100 freaking times, I think it's time to remaster Skyrim. Just saying. No, but with all seriousness, I'm just glad to see for once that we actually have a good game, whether it be in the form of a remaster, a remake, or whatever. I'm just glad to see we actually have a good remaster from a AAA company, which is very rare in today's dark ages of modern gaming. I know I shit talk a lot about these AAA companies like Activision, EA, and Ubisoft, and possibly Bethesda, but I will give credit where credit is due. A lot of people have been enjoying this game, and a lot of people are genuinely happy, especially with like the graphics, the gameplay, just all that fun stuff with the game. Now, I will say this, I am surprised that this remaster is available for like $50, at least on the PlayStation Store. I don't know if the game is available on PC or Xbox Series X or S, but I do know that it is available for PlayStation, so maybe it might come out for Xbox, maybe it might come out for PC. I'm not too sure, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, I will say, I do enjoy the Elder Scrolls game. I have played Skyrim before, which is probably one of my favorite Bethesda games of all time. I'm not gonna lie or sugarcoat it. I mean, I really enjoyed Skyrim. I'm definitely one of those goobers that enjoy Skyrim a lot. I know, shocker. But I'm gonna be honest, I never really tried out the Oblivion games, but with all of this like excitement surrounding Oblivion Remastered, I am definitely gonna be interested, and this is definitely gonna be on my radar for games to get into and try out. If I find a physical copy of this game, I'll definitely try to get it, but if I can't, maybe I'll get it digitally. But like I said, I do want to try to find a physical copy of this game before I make that crazy decision. So before I end this video, I know it's much shorter than what I'm used to recording. I usually record for like 10 minutes, maybe even longer, but after seeing just the amount of hype and how many people were excited for this and how much positivity this game has gotten and how many people are happy even just seeing this game just come out of nowhere, I just figured I still talk about it because it is still gaming news and I still want to cover it and talk about it. So I don't know if I'll do an honest review for this game. I mean, like I said, if I get my hands on a physical copy and if I put some time into the game, maybe I'll review it, but like I've said, I'll try to get my hands on a physical copy before I cross that bridge. But yeah, other than that, I mean, that's all I got for this video. So with this being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. And until next time, I'm talking about the Oblivion remaster and how it's surprising people. And I will see you all later.